All right, so in this particular video here, we're going to talk about the viral video that went down at a Trump rally a few days ago involving this individual here by the name of Michaela Montgomery. And I have major issues with this woman, right? Now, before I get into that, I got to preface by saying this. I try to be a person of principle. No matter what happens, no matter what variant that comes around a situation, I always try to stay grounded in principle. Because when you stay grounded in principle, you then are able to call out a lot of the buffoonery and the shenanigans as it comes about. And more often than not, when the wrong person sends the right message, more often than not, it's tend to be in bad faith. And it tends to be in bad faith because one, they're working for another white supremacist. Two, they're looking for their own come up. Forget the collective. They're using the wrong person is using the right message for their own come up and for their own notoriety. And I believe this is what Michaela Montgomery is here doing. Because for those of you who don't know, this woman was the Chick-fil-A girl when Trump went the Chick-fil-A, order order chicken for everybody, right? But this woman has been spotted at multiple Trump rallies. She was spotted at a Trump rally in Detroit, that infamous rally at the church. Well, all these Trump supporters went in this black church in Detroit, and they was like, Trump, 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 Trump. Yep, she was spotted there. She's been spotted at multiple Trump rallies around the country. She's going to expose all this information for herself when I play this video here that's coming up. And much has been said about camel toe, oh, camel toe, right? Or Vice President Kamala Harris, right? Much has been said about her when it comes to questions about her blackness, questions about her policy, this, that, and the third. It's been broken down, shaped in so many angles and so many narratives, and to where we got to be careful who we listen to. You have to be careful who you listen to. Because if the wrong person is spreading the right message, you're going to fall into the trap. You're going to fall in the trick bag. You're going to be soft shoeing and buck dancing accidentally. You're going to accidentally put on tap shoes if you're not careful. I'm a person drawn in principle. You can't throw different situations at me to try to throw me off. This woman, I believe, is doing this in bad faith. What she was saying about Kamala Harris is true, but I have big issues with this woman. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go to that Trump rally in Atlanta where she went mega viral. Because you just can't be all chummy in in front of a bunch of white supremacists or whatever like that and expect me to get along with what you're saying. Even though what you're saying might be true, but still, I'm not voting for no Donald Trump. Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? No, I'm not voting for Trump, just like I'm not voting for Kamala. Are you crazy? Anyway, I don't have no dog in this fight. And I just want everybody to know I don't vote for Republican. I don't support Democrats. I'm an independent free thinker, not like these so-called free-thinking conservatives out there. Yeah, I'm talking to all you Byron Donalds and Tim Scotts and even this woman. You're not free thinkers. You're puppets. You're clowns. I'm the real free thinker around here, along with other folks who spreads the good message. Now, oh yeah, by the way, fair use. DJ, spin that shit.
Gentlemen, please welcome to the stage founder of Conserve the Culture, Michaela Montgomery.
Sun coming up over New York City.
Okay. First of all, why are you walking like that? To country music. This is about to be ratchet as shit.
School bus driver in a traffic jam.
I'm so happy you all came out to see me. So,
See, why I tell you, it's about her. She trying to make this Trump rally about her. And you know, then another reason I can't take you serious, you run around here with this dry ass weave with long lead press on nails on your fingers. So right off the bat, you are here just taking this general ratchetness up to the red line. Let's continue on.
my name is Michaela Montgomery. A lot of you guys know me as the girl from Chick-fil-A, but I am so much more than that. Not only do I serve as the CEO of Conserve the Culture, I am also the state director for Blexit down here in Georgia. I'm a Fulton County coordinator for America First Works, and I'm also launching a podcast on the Patriots Prayer Network. So put some respect on my name.
No, we won't put no respect on your name over here. No, you're good, right? You're doing way too much right now, all for your own come up. Blexit, you support Blexit. That's Candace Orange's little shtick. So no, you don't get no respect put on your name over in these streets. No, absolutely not.
Now, why don't we jump right into it? See, as a young single mother, I can tell y'all that rent is too damn high. I can tell you that as a young black voter, groceries are too damn high. And as an American citizen, period, seniors like my parents should never have to choose between medicine or food. It should never be the quality of life versus the quantity of life. And I don't want to hear, oh, but we capped the price of insulin and lowered the price of all these medicines. Yeah, but you raised the price of everything else. So it's about time to start telling the truth to Americans and let them know exactly what they're signing up for if they want to vote for Kamala Harris. We need to vote based on facts and not feelings. See, under Harris and Biden, the average Georgia household is losing $1,060 per month, and inflation is at 21.4%. And due to the war on energy, average gas prices have reached record highs for the state. We also did a poll, and 80% of us Black Americans are not happy with the current state of the economy, so I'm going to need 80% of y'all to vote accordingly in November.
So what do you suggest we do there, old Michaela Montgomery? Say vote accordingly. What do you mean by that? Are you suggesting that 80% of us should vote for Donald Trump? Because yeah, Trump really did stuff for black people, right? Another reason I can't take you seriously, what's up with that dress you wearing? I mean, that dress you wearing basically barely go past your butt. You probably got dingy underwear down there, but nevertheless, I can't take you seriously because of the way you dress and the way you're conducting yourself. You out here conducting yourself like a goddamn hood rat. So before you sit up and put the respect on my name, right? How about you carry yourself with some kind of respect? You running out all these accomplishments for your own come up. It's easy to bash Kamala Harris, and it's easy to bash Donald Trump, and it's easy to bash old nigga Jim Clyburns and the Tim Scotts and the Bakari sellouts and everybody else. You say Trump is with the culture? Yeah, right. Trump ain't. You think Trump is with the culture? Ask the many people who's going to jail behind him if he's with the culture. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, and shout out to the Black Spider for a $5 super sticker. I really do appreciate it. The fact of the matter is, it's easy to bash on Kamala Harris, justifiably so. It's easy to bash on these politicians. But what are you going to do when you're faced with the person that's in your kitchen table? What do you do when your girlfriend or boyfriend or wife or husband is a Trump supporter or Kamala Harris supporter? What do you do then? Are you going to be a personal principal? Are you going to be 10 toes down? Or are you going to risk? Are you willing to risk everything to be a person of principle? More often than not, a lot of people are not willing to risk everything to be grounded on principle. They're not willing to lose relationships. They're not willing to walk alone. They're not willing to stand up in the times of when it's time to stand up. They back down. They get succumb to peer pressure, and no thanks in part to women like Michaela Montgomery, who's going to be out here with feet on the ground, spreading the message for the Orange Man. And for those of you in my comment section sitting up here talking about LB, you got to vote for Trump. I got to do a goddamn thing, but stay black and die. Because at the end of the day, I'm black first.
They love me. They love me. They really love me. The left wants you to get in your feelings about things that have been said, but I want you guys to pay attention to what has been done. They don't want to talk policy. They just want to use propaganda to steal your vote. The left is trying to tout this woman as a savior for the black community, but all she's done.
Hold on. Matt Moses, have you not been paying attention to all the videos I've done? Have you not been paying attention? When have I ever said that I was voting for Kamala Harris? What's up, Tori? Hey, this girl here, yeah, she's a Trump op. She works for Blexit. Shout out to my man Tori and Rain in the building. When have I ever said I was voting for Kamala? Apparently, you missed those videos when I was going in on Kamala Harris. You missed those videos. Or you just hadn't been paying attention. When have I ever told you that I was voting for Kamala Harris? Exactly. You ain't never heard that come out my mouth. So don't project.
And it's hurt the black community since she came into the game. See, the first step in destroying the black community is to dismantle the black family. So aside from her record as a prosecutor, why don't we ask Mrs. Willie Brown if Kamala Harris cares about black families? I wonder if Mrs. Willie Brown, a black woman, is also with her. A few days ago, President Trump said he didn't know Vice President Harris was a black woman. I'm trying to figure out what all the outrage is about because she's only black when it's time to get elected. Did I lie? The same black people who are for for being confused about her race, ethnicity, nationality, whatever, are seemingly forgetting that while you're touting her as a savior for Black people, she identifies as an Asian woman. She chose her side and it wasn't ours. When asked if she would ever do anything specifically for Black people, she said no. Whereas Trump gave us the Platinum Plan, which specifically...
No, you're not. You're not gonna get away with that, Michaela. Now, see, this is she told a bull-faced lie right there. Okay? Because for one, Trump never delivered on the so-called Platinum Plan, and for two, he basically copied what Ice Cube put out in this contract for Black America. Because remember, when Ice Cube initially put out that contract for Black America, he put it out for both sides. One side said, well, we'll get to it after the election. That was Cedric Richmond told Ice Cube. The Democrats act like they had no time for that, right? Christina Pearson, right? And Christina Pearson, you might be a buck dancer, but you know what? You just don't know. God damn it. Anyway, Katrina Pearson got a hold of Ice Cube, right? They took the contract plan and Trump remixed it and revised it and then marketed out to this Platinum Plan that never materialized, because that's another thing that Michaela Montgomery don't tell you. This thing was not, this so-called Platinum Plan was not more than some marketing ploy to get you in this idea that Trump did something for Black people. But he hadn't done nothing for Black people. Name one thing Trump has done for the Black community. For everybody that's so-called Trump 2024, right? All you Black folks out there vote for Trump, you're no better and you're no different than all them bootlicks on the left. Because if you're a person of principle, you don't vote evil.
Uplifted the Black community by increasing capital by almost $500 billion, creating 500,000 new Black businesses, and would give Black churches the ability to fight for federal resources for their communities. And why are we acting like strong borders aren't a thing literally everywhere else in the world? Since when has being patriotic been a crime? See, a few weeks ago at the debate, Trump mentioned Black jobs. And a lot of people got in an uproar as if they didn't know what he meant. Well, we go to the polls and cast our Black vote. We go to the stores and spend our Black dollar. We live in our Black community, but for whatever reason, we draw the line at a Black job. Oh, but wait, because if you're wondering what a Black job is, please, I encourage you to drive through Atlanta at all these beautiful Black-owned businesses and check and see who works there. Probably a Black person working for a Black entrepreneur, recycling the Black dollar, creating Black generational wealth. If they come here illegally and they're taking your jobs and your resources, then please believe my cousins in the Appalachians, they coming for you too. And y'all know Kamala Harris has yet to say Laken Riley's name. As borders are, she opened the border to millions of illegal immigrants that have flooded American streets with deadly drugs and gangs that have spiked overdoses by over 124% and brought more crime into minority communities. So how's that for Black folks?
Oh, hold on.
But let's take...
Hold on. You speaking for minorities, you speaking for Black. See, I told you this woman here is a knob. So you speaking for the Black community or you speaking for the minorities? Come on now. See, you got caught. You got caught. You say she got a mugshot? All right. I'm gonna have to look for that because I didn't know she had a mugshot. But you got caught. You say, who will I vote for if I don't like either? It's Couch 2024. You ain't know? She will cook me? I doubt that. Doubt that seriously.
Take race out of it. Just as a woman, period. How can you be a champion for women's rights when you're taking away opportunities from biological women and giving them to transgendered ones? I'll wait, y'all. out because I wasn't done. See, how can you promote equity for women and you're allowing men to play in women's sports? And what kind of feminist would still allow men to enter their sacred spaces, i.e. our bathrooms and school locker rooms? Do I even need to mention the opening ceremony at the Olympics? Or the fact that Angela Carini was forced to fight a man and told us that she's never been punched so hard in her life.
Hold on. What this got to do with the black community? What does all of that have to do with the black community? Why are you bringing up the Olympics and what happened over there? That has nothing to do with the black community. Nothing. Not one time she advocated for anything tangible. I told you she's an op. I told you this woman is an op. Nothing about anti-black hate crime bill. Nothing about reparations. Nothing about ending qualified immunity. All this other blithering, bloviating babble that she's spitting out. Oh yeah, that thing about they confirmed that she was a woman too. That's why I didn't do a video on that. So what are you talking about? Michaela Montgomery, if you're supposed to be this advocate and activist for the black community, but yet you're providing no tangibles, nothing beneficial to the black community, why are you calling yourself speaking on the black community's issues? And you're doing this in the front of a bunch of white supremacists. That's another issue I have with her. Because even though this might be the right message, it's the wrong message for the simple fact that she's speaking out like this in front of a bunch of racists and white supremacists. Yeah, there might be a few bootlicking buck dancers mixed into the crowd, but for the most part, when you go to these Trump rallies, they're baked in anti-black racists.
We cannot allow dangerous liberals who think things like this are okay into the White House, because my daughter will not be fighting a man at her wrestling match.
She was a woman. She was not a man. It was a woman. So not only you not telling the truth, but you sitting up here calling yourself being this unofficial spokesperson of the black community where you're not even pushing the black agenda. You're pushing your own agenda. You're a self-serving professional bullshit artist. If you're a person of principle, you see through the scam.
And what I think both men and women can agree on is that national security is important. So who would y'all rather see lead us into war if it were so to happen?
Why are you worrying about war? We got a war with cops killing black folks right now. Did you miss that? You sit up here in national security. What about security in your own local communities, right? Why aren't you pushing for the police to stop killing black folks? You worrying about what's going on overseas and whatnot. Bitch, you ain't fought a war a day in your life in the military. And you sitting up here speaking on the what's going on with the military. Are you fucking kidding me?
My silk pressed sister Kamala or the big dog Donald Trump?
Now, what black person you know is going to call some white dude the big dog? Really, Michaela?
The vice president has had the full.
Ladies and gentlemen.
From the Biden-Harris administration hurting you guys in ways we can't even comprehend by the rising cost of everything. Black farmers suffered even more due to the delays associated with the Inflation Act signed in 2022. Now, don't let the Biden-Harris administration fool you because they waited until the 9th hour to sign off on disbursements as a last-minute attempt to garner support. Why would they hurt the agricultural industry? Probably because they're looking forward to making more money in the pharmaceutical one. And speaking of pharmaceuticals, because I promise I'm gonna wrap this up, when they bring up abortion and they talk about protecting your medical freedoms, don't be afraid to mention COVID. The Biden-Harris administration forced Americans to take an experimental vaccine and took away their jobs, their livelihoods, and their freedoms if they refused. Trump gave us a choice and Biden gave us a mandate. because I'm about to kill him with this one. So the next time the left wants to tell you that, hey, abortion is a right and you need to protect your medical freedoms, remember that they took those freedoms away from men and women the second they got in office, and there's nothing stopping them from doing it again. Clock it. So lastly, again, I'm going to encourage you all to vote based on the facts and not feelings. Oh, he made me feel so bad when he said that. Okay, but they hurt your families when they sent all your tax dollars overseas. Oh, it hurts my feelings when he acts like that. Okay, but it hurts all of us when you see an administration failing their country that they were elected to represent. In which case, I'm going to leave y'all with, hey, mama, daddy, I made it. And my baby girl, Amaya, is somewhere in here, so we can all say, hey, Amaya, in unison, because she's the real superstar, y'all. But I'm going to go ahead and let y'all get riled up and ready for Big T himself. Thank you guys for having me. I look forward to seeing you all.
Big T, are you serious? Big T, are you serious right now? Big T. I swear to God, man, you can't make this stuff up, man. I swear to God, man. This woman had the audacity to call Donald Trump Big T. This woman pushed all the white supremacist talking points. But she sit up here. I tell you, man, she just got up vibes. You can just see these people from a mile away. Now, why is she doing this, right? What does she go get from this? What does she go get out of this? That's the question I have. Because nobody that is a supporter of the Republicans or Democrats do this on good faith. Now, for all you people in my comment section that's talk about, oh, the Democrats ain't done nothing. What the Republicans are doing? You got one side telling you no, and then you got another side telling you hell no. When Mitch McConnell was asked about reparations, that ventriloquist dummy, that Torian Range one, I call him the snap turtle, but that motherfucker talk about President Obama was your reparations. When you ask Tim Scott about reparations, he just dances around the question, like how he danced with his flat-chested, flat-booty having-ass wife at that wedding on Saturday. When you ask Byron Donalds about reparations and ending qualified immunity, he said no, and no to ending qualified immunity because the cops I talked to are afraid of losing their jobs. So when you factor in what the Republicans are doing versus what the Democrats are doing, two wings on the same damn bird. This woman here is looking for her own political come out. She's not looking to make a difference in the black communities. She's not looking to make a difference in the black community. She's looking to make a difference for herself. This was the Chick-fil-A woman that was spotted at many other Trump rallies. And for those of you that say Obama was a sellout, you get no beef over here with that. None. My problem with you guys is you guys don't keep the same energy across the board. Your arguments are in bad faith. Because, yes, the Democrats haven't done anything, but the Republicans haven't done anything either. They haven't done anything either. When we want qualified immunity to end and whatever like that, what Trump do? Trump came back and said, we're going to give the cops more power. we're going to give them more immunity. Now, they're already killing us and all that, and Trump said he's going to give even more reason to murder us and whatever like that. But yet you sit up here, you want to vote for Trump? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Nothing has fundamentally changed when it comes to these white supremacists. Biden and Trump are a distinction without a difference. And for those of you sitting up here talking about, oh, I want to vote for Trump, y'all must have forgot that Trump at one point or another was a Democrat. Trump at one point or another donated to Bill Clinton's presidential campaign. Trump and Bill Clinton were the bestest of friends, especially when they went down to Epstein Island. Did y'all forget that? For all you people that sitting up here talking about, oh man, I'm vote for Donald Trump. And y'all took the bait. Y'all sat up there and took that bait. Trump at one point or another was a Democrat. And Trump donated to Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton campaign. Trump took out an ad on the goddamn on multiple newspapers in New York when it comes to the Central Park Five. Trump is a stone cold racist, just like how Biden is. And yet y'all sit up and talk about, I'm gonna vote for Trump because I vote for change. Nothing is going to fundamentally change. This man is the epitome of a self-serving professional bullshit artist. He does nothing, but he markets himself out like he done everything. Like he's the end all be all. So all you guys that's sitting up here talking about, oh man, well, I'm not voting for the Democrats. It's easy to bash Kamala Harris, but you won't say what the Republicans are going to do for black community either. You guys ain't no different than the Democrats. This woman ain't pushing out one tangible idea, but she's supposed to be this black woman. She's supposed to be this black woman that's worried about black society, and yet she's pushing all these white supremacist talking points. Stuff that we didn't even ask for. The war in the Ukraine, we don't care about the war in the Ukraine. What happened at the Olympics, with all that fugazi stuff that was going on, we don't care about that. It's the same shit, different toilet. This is going to keep running out the same playbook ran by different people. So once again, you got to be careful of who's spreading the message. This woman here has gone viral, and her viralness has shed light upon her own come up. She don't give two pieces of flying rat shit about what happens after that. The fact of the matter is, she is doing this for her own come up. She's not worried about anybody else. As long as Trump and all his surrogates and acolytes is kicking her off, she's good in the neighborhood. Here's another principle that you should be aware of. If you got this black person that's being propped up on TV and the white media is not attacking them, that should give you another clue that they're not. Because see, when Sonia Massey was gunned down at her own home or whatever like that, and you had that stupid ass mangy hyena, Candace Owens, who suffers from malnutrition, running her mouth, talking this shit about this woman here, was this, that, and the third, and she ain't this and she ain't that, and whatever like that, right? the tried and true Candace Owens running her mouth like that. And you had other people trying to make the victim out to be the perpetrator. That's what they always do when black people getting gunned down by police. And yet, this woman here goes viral with her dry ass fucking hairdo, with them long ass Lee press on nails, that short skirt with sticky cooch, and she's sitting up there, look at me, oh look at me, yay me, yay, y'all came to see me, I'm so happy. And then spot all the white supremacist talking points, yet don't say what Trump is going to do for the black society. What the Republicans are going to do if they happen to take power again. What, give the tax breaks to the top 1% and put the country in either bigger fucking hole they're already in? But yet she's supposed to be educated, right? This goddamn hood rat. Yes, Michaela, you are a hood rat. And all this hood rat is doing is looking for her slice of Monterey Jack. Because that's what rats do. Now, you guys let me know what y'all think about this. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platform. And Matt Moses, stop buck dancing. Shouts out to the LDBC. This your man. Scream at me. Hurt!